Well, it's been quite a while since we saw some excellent sales for Stadia games, and I have to say that I was not disappointed, as this list of sales has some absolute must-haves and, well, some not so much. Not only that, but Stadia itself has now seen a big discounted price in the Premier Edition, and well, we're going to cover all of it here. So in this video, my goal is to hopefully help you have a clearer idea if you should spend that hard-earned cash of yours on these sales. So with that said, let's dive into it. Now let's start this video off with the Premier Edition being discounted from its original $129 price all the way down to $99. Now usually the Chromecast Ultra runs you at $59, the Stadia controller's at $69, but you add those two together and it's well over $99. And that is the sale that we have, and it's a great bargain. It comes with 1 month of free Pro if you're a new user. But with that said, the second gen Chromecast Ultra is headed our way sometime in 2020. Now there is no release date for it, and we don't know if it will improve upon the Stadia experience just yet, but just keep that in mind when you're making a purchase. Either way, this is a great deal and a great way to grab yourself a Stadia controller and a Chromecast Ultra if you were someone just using your phone or laptop. I definitely recommend this deal, so pick it up. But now let's jump into the game sales, and keep in mind that all these sales end July 1st, and you can use your $10 coupon towards these sales. With that said, let's see if these sales are worth your hard-earned cash, and we're going to start this off with Borderlands 3, and it's a game that's coming in with the base at $30 USD. Now the deluxe also comes in at $40 and the super deluxe at $50, which is 50% off for all three, and the season pass is at $39.99, which is 20% off. Now I've gotten to pour a ton of hours into Borderlands 3, and the game is just one of the best looter shooters, period. The title is just plain fun. The gameplay is a blast. The 4 different classes to choose from are varied and wild. Building your character and farming loot in this game is just a top-notch experience. There really is no other game that gets this formula as good. Not only that, but the story is really fun to experience, and the exploring and questing you will do will give you tons of hours of content. With all that said though, there's either 2 ways you can go with this sale. Buy the base game at $30, which will give you plenty of content, as that's what I've experienced and I've loved it. Or if you want the season pass with all the extra content that comes with it, go for it. Or get the super deluxe at $50. But under no circumstance, in my opinion, should you shell out for that regular deluxe that does not have the season pass, which is the actual in-game content extra, as all you're getting with this version is cosmetics and an experience boost. So please do not make the mistake of buying the deluxe version. But overall, grab this. It's a great sale and one of the best titles on Stadia, period. Next sale we have is my absolute favorite game on Stadia, hands down, without a doubt. That is Just Dance 2020, and it comes in at $20 USD, which is the cheapest it's ever been on Stadia. This year it features 40 tracks from hit songs like Old Town Road Remix, God Is a Woman by Ariana Grande, and even more songs with the Just Dance Unlimited Pass that can give you access to over 500 songs you can add to your playlist. Unfortunately, I can't find if you can get that 1 month free trial with Just Dance Unlimited like you can with other platforms currently, which is a bit of a bummer, but it is $3.99 for that monthly subscription. But either way, you're getting a lot of songs with the base game, and the title does have my recommendation if you have family or yourself are interested, as this is one of the best sales that we have seen. Red Dead Redemption 2 has now easily become the most played title on Stadia for me since its launch, and well, that is for a good reason. The sole sale we have here is $59.99 for the Ultimate Edition, which is not too bad, but not really what I was hoping for, which is why this isn't the sale of the month. Now, Red Dead Redemption 2 is as high quality as a title that you can get on Stadia. It features a full-fledged story with a big open world that can take anywhere from 40 to 60 hours to complete. Not only that, but the online version is where I've put in tons of hours and has had me addicted. There is always at least one full lobby full of players, and there is just dozens upon dozens of hours of content as well. but should you shell out $60 for an almost 2-year game? The Ultimate Edition comes with the extra story content, few goodies for the online mode, but nothing too noteworthy. I would actually hold off on this sale as I think there will be some bigger sales soon. But if you're looking to see that extra story content, this is the best sale that you'll probably get even down the line. So with all that said, this is a wait and hold for me for a better sale. Next up on this list is a game that came out in 2013 but was re-released to the current gen consoles in Tomb Raider Definitive Edition with updated graphics. The sale price here is 50% off at 10 USD. It has you on an adventure in a big island full of secrets and hidden treasures, as well as a gripping story that tells you the origins of Lara Croft. The game, despite some of its age, is still a stunning title and features some gut-wrenching moments. I personally recommend this one easily at $10 as it is a great price to really dive into this adventure, and it has my hard-earned cash thumbs up. The next title on this list is a solid one, and one that is one of the top racing games on Stadia, and that is The Crew 2. The pricings coming in here are $18 for the deluxe, 20 USD for the Crew 2 Season Pass. Now, what makes The Crew 2 one of the top racing titles on Stadia? Well, it's just chock full of insane amount of content to play. Street races, off-road races, boat races, as well as the ability to take the sky and a map of the United States with an open world. There is just so much to do, it would take hundreds of hours to complete. Not only that, but the game features a wide variety of vehicles and things to earn in this game, and you'll just never stop upgrading and you'll never stop finding things to work towards to. Now, the game does unfortunately feature only 30 FPS and does not feature a great Stream Connect layout. The deluxe version, though, is easily the worst version to pick up as it doesn't give you much but some vehicles and outfits. The Season Pass, on the other hand, gives you a lot more to own if you own the base game, with access to 25 vehicles, a permanent 20% VIP discount, and an additional home base. Overall, I don't recommend either, as the base game discounted or the gold version discounted are typically the best value you can get. With that said, The Crew 2 is a good game, and if you don't own it and you're dying to play it, go ahead and grab that deluxe version even at $18, as I do think you're getting some good worth. But otherwise, if you're patient, wait for a sale. I have a love-hate relationship with Trials Rising. In this motorcycle racing physics game, you'll be competing on some insane tracks, bringing you from all around the world to the Great Wall of China to New York. The game comes in at 16 USD for the digital gold edition, and the expansion pass if you already own the base game is at $10. The game is wacky and fun. When you crash, watching your character flop like a dead fish always cracks me up. The racing can definitely be fun, fast and furious, but it's a hard game when it comes to beating the timed records. As for the Gold Edition and the Expansion Pass, it features a whopping 55 additional tracks. Now, while this might not be my favorite game on the list, I think at $16 you can't go too wrong with this one. So definitely pick this one up with some confidence and enjoy the craziness that will ensue with your playthrough. With the announcement of Valhalla coming this winter, now would be the time to grab Assassin's Creed Odyssey. A title that has seen only a few sales on Stadia, but comes to us at a good price for the Ultimate Edition at $39.60 and the Season Pass at $20. The Ultimate Edition has the Season Pass, which has all the extra story content, as well as a bonus mission, The Secrets of Greece, and some gear packs and an experience boost. The game features a vast open world, combat that is top-notch, and stories and quests that will take many hours to complete. Not only that, but it does feature a full fleshed out RPG system to where you can play with talents and gather excellent loot with all its own stats. But on top of all that, if you do pick up the Ultimate Edition and you get to play the Fate of Atlantis, you'll be on an amazing journey with that portion of the story. Personally, this is one of the best titles on Stadia and is easily one of the best deals around, and it was extremely close to being my top sale of the week. So if I haven't gushed enough about this one, go pick this one up, as it definitely earns my hard-earned cash thumbs up. Ghost Recon Breakpoint is a great title, and it's coming in at the price of $39.60 for the Ultimate Edition. If you happen to own the original, the season pass is at $20. But what is there to say about Ghost Recon Breakpoint? It's another excellent Ubisoft title featuring an open world to explore, a vast amount of missions, and a story that is engaging and fun. There is tons of hours packed into this, and it also features Stream Connect as well if you happen to find a buddy to play with. The downside though is that there is no player versus player, as the population is really low and doesn't have crossplay like The Division, so keep that in mind with your purchase. But the Ultimate Edition, which features the Season 1 pass, has quite a bit with several packs like the Survivor Pack, Off-Road, and the Sacred Lamb Pack, as well as early access to the 3 new classes. This game is honestly a ton of fun solo, but if you're able to grab a buddy, you'll have an absolute blast. But with all that said, it's on the borderline for me on this sale price, as the base game has been as low as $20 in the past, and I don't think you need all the goodies that comes with the Ultimate Edition. Either way, you're still getting, in my opinion, a great game at a great price. But if you're penny pinching, you might want to wait for that $20 sale again for that base game. And my sale for the month is a title that I have put many dozens of hours into on Stadia, and that is The Division 2. It's coming in at $30 for the Warlords of New York edition and $22.49 for the expansion if you already own the base game. Now, if you're unaware of what Division 2 is, it's a looter shooter based in a world where a virus has killed most of humanity, and you're part of an elite group of agents who is set to restore order and prevent chaos. It's an online action shooter with RPG elements and the ability to build your character any way you want with 9 different specializations. The gameplay is fun, fast, and addicting to say the least. But the kicker here is it features Stream Connect, a Stadia exclusive perk, and crossplay with PC, so you will never have an issue finding other players. This is easily one of the best games on Stadia right now, with all that comes with the title, from the game itself to the Stadia perks. Now, the sale here isn't exactly mind-blowing by any case, but the reason it's my sale of the month is because this has been the absolute best port on Stadia, hands down. It runs and looks amazing on Stadia. The fact is, it has crossplay with PC players, means you'll always be able to find group content without worrying about not finding others to play with like you do in other titles on Stadia. And it's just a great game that easily would have a high review score from me if I were to rate the game itself. Pick this one up and use that $10 coupon, by the way, on any of these sales that I've covered in this video to really get a huge discounted deal. But alright, now with all these sales that we've got, as there was a focus on expansions and upgraded editions, I feel there is sure to be a title that you can enjoy, as this is the best list of games we've seen on sale at once, even if the sales in some cases weren't super great. With that said, let me know down in the comments if you're going to pick up the newly discounted Premier Edition or any sales on this list, as I'm curious to hear your guys' plans and purchases. Like always, I'm Sunny, and I'll see you guys in the cloud.